Hi everyone. So today let us talk about creating Sparklines in Excel for quicker data insights. So Sparklines are those small cell-sized charts, which it is a quick and interesting way and a very compact way visually to show trends, patterns, and variations. It is extremely useful when you want to analyze a small part of your data rather than analyzing the whole data. So it's like you just select your data and then you can just view its pattern. This might be more useful to present it to someone at the same time to analyze your data for yourself. This is also useful for tracking changes in data over time or across categories. How did it change, right? All of it. So in a if used in a right way, it complements the data in your tables without having the hassle of handling large charts and all. So the process of creating data is very simple. You will have to just select the data that you want to analyze, and in the insert tab you'll have Sparklines. You choose the way you want it. You have column option, you have line graph option, you have your win and loss options. So select the one you want, and you can customize it with the options available. You can format it with the options available, right? You can customize where you want to display the results, right? Now once you select and then create a Sparkline, it gets dynamically updated according to the data changes in your column. Usually where do we use these Excel Sparklines is when you have financial data where you want to see, for example, profits. You want to see profits are usually positive and loss is usually negative. So you want to see a quick variation of how your data changed or how your profits and losses are changing. You also can use this to evaluate the performance metrics. And it is also used for comparative analysis between two columns like that. This is an efficient way to add more visual insights to your data. Let us see how you implement Sparklines. So I am quickly sharing you Excel sheet. So where I randomly created two columns, data of two columns, and then I just randomly, gave numbers, some negative numbers as well, right? So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to widen two columns because this is where I'm going to share my, I'm going to show my Sparklines. All right. So now what am I going to do is in the 30th row, I will actually increase the height of this row a little. 1 second. So I'm going to down and down further. Once the data is over, this is where I'll increase the height of this column as well. Now this is where I'm going to insert my Sparklines. So let me select a certain data. I can do it even no, after choosing to insert Sparklines. If I go to insert tab in the ribbon, you see Sparklines here. I can choose a line graph at this point. Now, it asks for two things, only two things. What is the data that you want to analyze, and choose where you want your Sparklines to be placed. You always have the option of selecting, or you can always type the data range if you are very confident of the cell numbers. So what I choose to do is I will select them. I will select this set of rows, and then where I want them to get displayed is, I scroll down a little. I know that this cell is F32, right? Now with that said, I click on OK. Line graph is usually used for one cell, one column. Now do you see the graph appearing here? Now it is your turn to beautify this. You can choose to change the color of your Sparkline into any color that you want. And then you can also choose the marker color to mark specifically negative points, or you can customize the marker colors. For negative points, you may choose to give one color, or the high points and low points, you may choose to give one color, right? For the first point and last point, whatever you think is significant, you can highlight it with a specific color. The marker colors, maybe I'll choose it as brown. So this is how I get it. And you can choose different colors of your graph, different layouts. I mean, color schemas available already, or you can choose your own customization, right? Now, instead of this being a line graph, if I want it to be a column chart kind of thing, this is how I can choose it and immediately it will change, right? So line chart, column chart, and your win or loss, how does it exist? So negative values, so your zero is your reference, win or loss is like positive values are highlighted in upward direction, negative values are highlighted in the downward direction. Here, the range of the values doesn't matter much. Your win or loss is more about defining or classifying your data as positive or negative. These are the three types of options. Each one has a specific customization. High points I would like to mark with orange color, right? Specifically, low points I would like to mark with yellow color. This is how I can customize it. So similarly, win or loss also. I choose my markers for high points and low points. Here, the height of the bars will remain the same. It is just classified as positive, negative, but the highest one and lowest one you can indicate with your changing your marker colors. For example, now I will change the value here. Let me get into the line graph now. So I think I am talking about a data where it has increased and then started decreasing, right? So let me change my value as -7. And then see how the graph changes. Do we see the change immediately getting reflected? This is the whole point, that your sparklines are very dynamic. And that is the whole point of, using them. All right. So this gives you a brief idea on how you can use your sparklines. With that said, sparklines are extremely useful, particularly when you want a quick insight of your data, column data or row data. This is the end of creating sparklines in Excel for quick insights.